Questions 21 to 24 refer to the following qualities of water samples. A. Acidity, B. Turbidity, C. Hardness, D. Dissolved oxygen, and E. Salinity. So in this question, we're asked to connect or map four of these qualities of water to the four questions down here. So let's begin by defining each of these terms. A. Acidity. Acidity is simply the measure of the pH of the water. This pH, where a higher pH is a base equals a basic concentration of water, and a lower pH equals an acidic concentration of pH in the water. B. Turbidity. This is simply the measure of the particles or the clarity of the water, how many particles or materials are in the water. So this is simply to do with the particles in the water. C. Hardness. Hardness is the measure of calcium and magnesium in the water. D. Dissolved oxygen. This is simple. This is simply the measure of the amount of oxygen that is dissolved in the water. So this is oxygen dissolved in water. And E. Salinity. This is simply the measure of salt or NaCl in water. So salt levels. Now looking at the questions, 21 measured on the pH scale. This is obviously to do with acidity, because acidity is the measure of pH, where a higher pH is a basic compound, a lower pH is an acidic compound. So the acidity is measured on the pH scale, so that obviously maps to A. 22, caused by suspended particulates. This relates to turbidity, because turbidity is the measure of the suspended particles, or the amount of particles in a water sample. So B, 22 is B. 23, decreased by the breakdown of organic waste. So in the breakdown of organic waste, bacteria do this process where they consume dissolved oxygen, so they decrease the amount of dissolved oxygen to help them break down this organic waste. So in this process, the dissolved oxygen would decrease. Therefore, decrease by the breakdown of organic waste would relate to D, dissolved oxygen. 24, measured by the amount of Ca and Mg. This is obviously to do with hardness, because hardness is the sum of the weights of calcium and magnesium in a water sample. Therefore, 24 is C. So overall, questions 21 24, the answers are A, B, D, and C.